where the Lord has you is different from where someone else is. So this is why it's so important that we understand that our walks are different, because sometimes a person, this person or these people can do this, but you can't. When you're like, God, I don't understand, like it's nothing. But the Lord's like, no, you can't do this because of X, Y, and Z. It's because the walk is different, but the destination is all the same. So understanding, if you're doing anything wrong, if you're out of alignment, or if the Lord wants for you to change something, He will correct you. And with an understanding, you can't look at somebody else's life and be like, you know what, that's not a person of God, or you know, they're not doing this, they're not doing that, because you have no idea where they're coming from. You have no idea where and what God is doing, and you have no idea where God is taking them and what He has them doing. You have no idea the places that God is allowing for them to go and the things He allows for them to do. Because if we all were Christians or believer of Christ, believer of God, if we all looked all buttoned up and tightened and you know, polished all the time, how would we get to the sinners? Because they're going to look at us and say, you don't understand me. You look how you look. You ain't never been where I've been. You ain't never looked how I looked. Versus how God will take sinners and turn them into saints so that it can show the world this is real life things that happen, that you go through, but He's teaching you how to maneuver and use biblical principles on how to navigate through this world. And of course, you're going to go through things. You're going to fall off. You're going to get upset. You're going to feel some kind of way. But God is teaching, okay, these are people from different walks of life, ethnicity, color. I mean, that have been through the worst of the worst, that have been through the good of the good, and understanding we're all the same at the end of the day. The one goal is to get to the Father. That's our end goal. But the Lord allows us to be in different places, different colors, different shapes, and different sizes to preach His word to different people. So you cannot compare your walk to someone else's and say, you know, if they're doing this, they're not a man of God. If they're doing that, they're not a man of God. Because you don't know where God has somebody. God will use you at every point of your life. Every point of your life. He could use the person that is struggling with drinking to speak to the people in the bar, to speak to the people in the club.